This is day 7 of 27 of Black and Briefed, our history on the ballot. Today, we're talking about what happens when the courtroom is controlled not by law, but by fear. In 1919, in Elaine, Arkansas, a massacre took place after Black sharecroppers attempted to organize for fair wages. White mobs killed an unknown number of Black residents. Hundreds were arrested, and Black men were rushed through trials and sentenced to death. The trials lasted minutes. Armed mobs surrounded the courthouse. The juries were all white. Defense attorneys barely spoke. This wasn't justice. This was theater. Luckily, the case eventually reached the Supreme Court as Moore v. Dempsey. And for the first time, the court said something critical. A trial is not constitutional if it is dominated by mob pressure. The court recognized that due process isn't just about procedure. It's about whether a person has a real chance to be heard without threat or intimidation. And that mattered because until then, courts often treated violence outside the courtroom as irrelevant. Moore v. Dempsey said otherwise. Quick power check. This case expanded the role of federal courts. It confirmed that when states fail to protect constitutional rights, the federal courts can intervene. Now, that principle is still highly debated and contested today. But here's why this case still matters. Mob pressure didn't disappear. It just changed form. Today, it can look like public intimidation, politicized prosecutions, or narratives that pressure courts to value order over fairness. When people ask why due process matters, this is the reason why. Without it, the legal system becomes a tool for punishment and not for justice. Moore v. Dempsey reminds us that the Constitution is meaningless if courts are unwilling to enforce it when it's inconvenient. Tomorrow, we'll move into week 2, where we look at myths about Black voters and how misinformation is used to undermine participation. Your voice matters. Use it in 2026.